Welcome to Transport Topics coverage of the inaugural North American Commercial Vehicle Show. My name is Joe Howard. I'm the executive editor here at TT. I'm joined by Seth Clevenger, our managing editor for features. And Seth, all of the OEMs who are exhibiting here are doing their very best to put on a show. And Daimler's done a 1-2 punch in that regard with two events in the past 2 nights to really, well, I should say a night and then again the next morning.
That's right.
To really, and we were there for both.
That's
to
right.
to really make their mark here at this show.
Yeah, it's certainly been a lot to digest. This morning at the press conference, we heard a little bit about platooning. We've known for some time that Daimler Trucks has been interested in platooning, and they've done some fascinating demonstrations, and now they're getting closer and revealing more details about their plans. So they've actually been testing on public roads in Oregon, they discussed this morning, and they're also working toward beginning fleet testing as early as early next year. I spoke with their CEO of Daimler Trucks North America, Roger Nielsen, and he provided a few more details about what their system will look like. They are aiming to commercialize a product by the end of this decade, so not that far away. And they are planning to begin, their initial platooning system will be a 2-truck system that will have an active steering capability for the rear truck. So that's a sort of a key component that they believe is very important to bring a product to market, to be ready for a first generation of platooning. That's the way that they view it. They want to have the driver, have a system to assist in keeping the rear vehicle within the lanes as they follow closely behind a lead truck for improved fuel economy.
And they're also talking a lot about electrification. So at the event last night at the Fox Theater here in Atlanta, Martin Daum even teased the crowd a little bit. He showed a mock-up of a Cascadia E, electric-powered Cascadia, which I don't think that product is quite ready for market, but it was a fun tease to show their commitment and their interest and their vision when it comes to electrification. But they have some stuff that's more near term and actually some stuff that's on the road right now.
That's right. So they, the near term and the current product availability. There's a Mitsubishi Fuso truck, medium duty truck that's a full electric that they are rolling out. UPS is one of the early customers. The model name is the E-Canter. Martin Daum did indicate that some of the early experiences from that vehicle and other early tests with electrification can pave the way over time for larger vehicles, even Class 8 vehicles, to be electrified as well. He certainly pointed out that there are still many hurdles to making that feasible. But yeah, it is fascinating to think of the possibilities of Class 8 electric trucks. Clearly, that's something that they're working on and spending a lot of time trying to bring to market.
And then specific to that E-Canter, though, they talked a lot about final mile.
Mm-hmm.
Like one of the examples that they used was noise. Noise is a big deal in these urban areas, and electric trucks are quiet. So that's just one little small tidbit of the larger picture of how important final mile is becoming.
Sure, and of course a lot of that's driven by e-commerce as well. Volker Morningweg, who's the head of Mercedes-Benz Vans, discussed that a little bit at the event last night at the Fox Theater. And they actually ended that event with another kind of cool look at what the future of final mile logistics might look like. They had a van on stage that they unveiled, and this van opened up a side door and let a couple sidewalk delivery robots out on a ramp. Maybe there will come a day when we see commercial vans using robotics as part of the final mile delivery process. And also in the exhibit hall, they had their Vision Van concept, which has roof-mounted drones as part of the package delivery process. So lots of interesting thoughts here at NACV from Daimler on what the future will look like, whether it be electric trucks or truck platooning, maybe even sidewalk delivery robots and drones.
And that's a story on Daimler from NACV. Please check back at ttnews.com for more reporting from this inaugural show, and thanks for your time.